When I think about human nature, I realize we are unhappy because we are not allowed to be ourselves. For 2000 years, society taught people that sexuality is something to hide, that desire is something to fear. But let's be honest, our bodies are not 2000 years old. They are millions years old. And we try to make this ancient DNA forget itself because of cultural norms that were invented recently. Sexuality is not a defect. It's not a weakness. It's not something to hide or suppress. Sexuality is energy, our internal fire. And when the fire is suppressed, people dim. Now I want to say something about love. Honestly, love is not our natural state. Love is a choice, a high-frequency emotional state that requires enormous resources to maintain. Biologically, nature did not create us for love. Nature created us for reproduction, survival, and evolution. Love is a luxury emotion, and to keep love alive, you must invest emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Otherwise, love simply collapses back to what it is for most people, a short emotional peak. Let's also be honest about men. Biologically, men were not designed for long-term emotional bonding. Men were designed to inseminate and move on, or protect and provide if trained to do so. Romance is not instinctive for men. It's something they learn. Most men want sex, not because they're bad, but because they're biological. Sex gives them a moment of overwhelming emotional intensity, a moment that feels like love. But it's not the same. Women, on the other hand, are not designed to love a husband the way movies show. Women are designed to love their children. Women want their babies automatically. With men, only if men create safety, stability, admiration, and respect. A woman opens only when she feels protected. This is biology. But modern culture tells us lies, that everyone should love deeply, be romantic, be monogamous forever, want only one person, and suppress their desires to fit the picture. And people suffer because these expectations have nothing to do with human nature. What do we need instead? We need to stop suppressing ourselves, stop living in cages built by religion and industrial culture, stop following rules that were created, stop following the rules that were never designed for human happiness, and start listening inward. What do I want? What do I want from my life? Who do I want to see beside me? What kind of person do I want to become? And most importantly, we must stop making compromises. Every compromise is a small death of our nature. When we stop being ashamed of our desires, when we stop fighting our instincts, when we give ourselves permission to tell the truth, we finally start to live. This is my work, just a simple, honest, powerful philosophy. Understand your nature. Use your sexuality as fuel for passion, for movement, for life. Because suppressed sexuality brings us closer to death, but liberated sexuality brings us back to ourselves.